Fox Carolina Weather. Weather Rate certified most accurate local forecast.
Strong but non-severe storms are moving through the upstate as we speak. Heavy rain still for Greenville and Spartanburg counties, but let's zoom into the cluster of thunderstorms that is starting to break up. So earlier it was a line. Now you can see it is starting to wind down, but it's still packing a punch in Spartanburg, the city itself, and then down towards Lawrence too. So all of these are just indications of that cloud ground lightning, a dangerous situation that you do not want to be out in, and it's continuing to move at a slower pace at about 15 miles per hour towards the northeast. So it's going to be impacting Union here in about minute to a minute and a half, so very soon in your area, and then even into Picketyville around 6:22 and Lockhart around 6:28. So we are seeing some heavy rainfall with this, and that's going to create some potentially flash flooding, something that we have to be very mindful of. And then back off towards the west, Highland, Greenville, Easley, Clemson, and Anderson. No thunderstorms being detected right now, but we definitely do have that rain. So here's look at the severe weather risk for today. It is elevated slightly, and it's not for all of us, but still we could be seeing some storms packing a punch like we did this morning, but more so during the afternoon once we get some instability in the atmosphere. So the main threats for today is going to be that cloud ground lightning, some strong gusty winds, which could create some damage, snap down trees, power lines, flooding. That's going to be a huge one, especially with these downpours that we have this morning. Easily about 1 to 2 inches are falling out of that thunderstorm, and a tornado threat isn't zero today. It is slightly elevated, but the risk for that should stay fairly low. For the upstate today, 86 degrees, rain showers and thunderstorms on tap. Same thing for the mountains, just a little bit cooler, 81 for your expected high temperature, seasonable for this time of year. So FUTURECAST showing us that cluster of rain and storms continuing to move right along I-85's corridor. It will be out of our viewing area here in the next about one hour or so. After that, we will start to see some peaks of sunshine, but that's going to help instability grow in the atmosphere. So that means when the cold front starts to move through, we will start to see some more showers and storms blossoming this afternoon and during the evening hours as well. We'll hold on to that chance overnight and into Thursday morning's commute. Here's a look at 7 a.m. You can see we're starting off with those clouds, but we'll actually have clearing sky conditions throughout the day tomorrow with maybe a brief shower, if not a passing storm possible. Tracking the tropics, we still have Hurricane Larry out in the Atlantic. The winds are at 150 miles per hour, making it still a Category 3 hurricane. It's expected to downgrade later on this week, but it's going to be staying away from the continental U.S. So that is some great news, but we have to watch out for rip currents, especially if you're heading towards the Carolina beaches. We also have a 50% chance of tropical development in the Gulf of Mexico, but whether it does form into Mindy, our next tropical name, or not, it should be staying to the south of us from this cold front that's going to help actually steer it over Florida and then back into the Atlantic basin. So your 7-day forecast is consisting of temperatures in the 80s today through Sunday, 90s returning for Monday and Tuesday. After we get through the rain and the storms today and tomorrow, it's going to be smooth sailing all the way through the weekend, plus the start of next week.